Bon Crowder here with Math4.com. Math is not a four-letter word, talking about the difference between present value and future value. If you are watching this video, you're probably already involved with some sort of finance class or finite math class. So we're not going to talk about the formulas because there's plenty of resources out there, plus your textbook and your instructor. Instead, we're going to talk about how to tell the difference between present value and future value, because that's really the rub, is when you're in the class or in your homework or doing your test and you're going, oh my gosh, which formula do I use? So the present value, both of them use a timeline to tell the difference. Present value is like buying a car, borrowing money to buy a car, because in future value, you can also do buying a car. The thing is, with future value, you're saving to buy a car, rather than in present value, you're borrowing. So what happens when you borrow money to buy a car? Well, the car dealership kind of wants their money right now. So you go to the bank and you say, could you please give me $25,000? And they say, of course. So they give you $25,000 right now in the present so you can have your car and drive away in your car. Then you make all your little payments, probably many more than that. And at the end, you have a 5-year-old car and no money owed. So in a present value situation, your big amount is in the present. And in the future, you have no amount. Well, your amount is 0. For future value, suppose you're saving for a car. Here's the present. Here's the future. Do you have a car today? No. You're not going to a bank to borrow the money. You have $0. And then in your next paycheck, you're going to put away $100 or $300 or whatever. And then in the next payment, you're going to put away some, and your next payment, and your next payment, and your next payment, and so on, until in the future, you're going to have this big old chunk of money. Woohoo! You get to buy a car. Now, it might take you 5 years, which means you're going to buy a nicer car than you would today. So that's the difference between present value and future value. I'm Bon Crowder with Math4.com, reminding you that math is not a four-letter word.